Holy shit, guys, the game's finally here, holy crap!
No, it isn't.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Well, the hype for that was completely fucking ruined, I guess. Alright, so... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What's up?
You gonna push this boulder down the hill?
I was gonna make a joke, but it was not gonna work because you'd have to get Sonic references, so I'm not gonna bother. Anyway, hello folks. Hello Phoenix, hello Mr. Jack. We are here to play this game that has been delayed for whatever fucking reason, and I still don't understand. What's up?
Is the audio still muted from us?
No.
Can't hear it in the...
Wait, you can't hear it in the stream? Oh.
I can hear it.
Wait, you can hear it?
I can hear it.
You can hear yourself on the stream.
Yes.
Why can't I? What the fuck?
That doesn't make any sense. What?
I don't know. Hang on.
I can hear you.
Well, that's two then. Whatever.
That is really bizarre.
Oh, it's weird. It was stuck on the loading screen for me. I had to refresh again.
Ah, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Well, apparently Phoenix says they can hear everyone, so everything's hunky-dory.
Whatever. Oh, it's a democracy. Just go.
Alright, so... I guess we get this show on the road. But before we do, let me introduce these two people that some people may not know about. We have Tatsu on the call, and we have Flamedragon on the call. For people who don't know, I used to do commentary gameplay videos with them like 5 years ago. In fact, how are you guys doing? We have never spoke in 5 years.
Hey, man. I mean, after the accident, things got way better, but you know.
I grew a third arm.
Oh boy.
That's not a third arm, dude.
Oh.
By the way, how's the parole going?
They haven't found me yet.
That's not how parole works.
Yeah, that's you're in a lot more trouble than you think you are. Alright, so quick on the story. Sonic and Tails have found a weird reading on Angel Island. They came to check it out. Turns out it's a big gem that can blend time and space and screw everything up. It has transformed these 5 robots into big sentient robots that can now think for themselves. And we're already in Green Hill Zone.
Wow.
Did anyone remember Green Hill Zone? Anybody at all?
Yeah,
Which game was that in?
Sonic 2, right?
No, it was in the first one.
No, hang on, wait, it was in Sonic Chaos, right?
Oh boy. The totally forgettable one. Oh, hey, I just had a bonus stage.
Sonic Pinball.
I just had a bonus stage by accident. So, the bonus stages in Sonic Mania are this thing.
Oh my... Why?
What's actually kind of funny is the level we're playing right now is the one that's in the Sonic highlight stream.
Shit.
But yeah, this is back. Good news is, we will not be spending 100 years doing this, because I did everyone a favor prior to the stream, and completed most of the Blue Sphere levels. So we've only got 2 to finish off in order to unlock the final thing. So
you already got your blue balls?
Yep. We've already got our dose of blue balls for the day. If you guys want more Blue Sphere, trust me, Mania's got tons of it. Absolutely millions of levels of Blue Sphere, more than was ever required in a video game.
Why did they think this was a good idea?
Hey, some people really like Blue Sphere. Enough so that they can play like 100 levels on it.
I always liked the, I think it was in Sonic 2, it was like the half pipe.
The problem with the half pipe is that it has been overdone to death at this point. Which sucks. But the good news is that these blue spheres only appear on checkpoints. I can completely know them, so that's what I'm probably gonna do.
Do these not give Chaos Emeralds?
Nope. I will show you what gives Chaos Emeralds, because there is like one guaranteed giant ring we'll come across along the way. Much like Sonic and Knuckles, you have to look for giant rings to get the bonus stages.
What, coins?
Yeah, the coins.
Why are we collecting coins?
I'll explain that when... Actually, you know what? I can explain that right now. So, everything in this game, the extras are unlocked behind blue sphere coins. Oh,
for 2. Collecting coins, wrong franchise, and we're doing the Blue Sphere game, which is part of a game which you do not speak of. I don't know. I don't know.
So the good news is that the bonus stages to get the Chaos Emeralds might actually be the first instance of a good bonus stage in a Sonic game.
You're teasing with me, right? This is Jones and me.
I kind of wish I was, but I'm not kidding. If they released an entire level set that is just the bonus stages for the Chaos Emeralds, I would probably play the shit out of it for hours on end. So here's our big ring that we have to pick up to get the Chaos Emeralds. So we have a nice Sonic R racetrack. Anybody who loves Sonic R would get a kick out of this.
The music was like the best part of that game.
Oh yeah, of course. So how this bonus stage works is there's
the back of his head a star. What's going on here?
Wait, say that again.
The back of his head is a blue star.
Oh yeah, it's a low polygon Sonic the Hedgehog. So here's how this bonus stage works. I have a speed meter and a ring meter. The ring meter is time. So if I run out of rings, I lose. The speed meter, which is the Mach meter, increases when I pick up blue orbs. And I'll get to a maximum of Mach 3. My objective is to try to catch this UFO that's running away with the Chaos Emerald.
Oh.
If you run on the grass, you slow down, etc. So I'll try to get it. What's up?
Oh, was that you demonstrating that running on the grass slows you down?
Yeah.
That's good. It's good for the stream to show that off multiple times.
Yes.
Didn't Sonic CD have something similar to this?
Yes, actually. That's a good thing to point out. It wasn't exactly this. It wasn't like a race course you ran around, but it was a very similar concept. The controls are very similar as well, except less shit, I guess. That's the best way for me to put it. Is less shit.
Well, now they have a wireframe. Ooh,
oh boy.
Isn't that Sonic Mania in general?
Yeah, I should mention that Sonic Mania's limitations was basically making a Sonic game that would work on the Sega Saturn.
And not be terrible?
Yeah. And not be terrible.
Well, you can do one or the other. Or neither.
Alright, first boss time. It's the ball and chain, but there's 2 of them.
Robotnik found his other ball.
Oh, these are like Robotnik nunchucks. Robot chucks.
Robot chucks.
Butt chucks.
Okay, I'm trying to intentionally land it in a very specific spot. Come on, you can do it. There we go.
All that for a lightning shield.
Just ask.
There we go. I got the achievement. Now everybody poses in this, even including the sign itself. It winks at you.
Does it really? Oh, so it does.
Alright, so Green Hill Zone, Act 2.
Why did they think posing was a good idea?
So you may have noticed we're underground, which is a very classic Sonic Game Gear type trait that we used to do. I should also mention these background cliffs. They were, I believe, originally in a very early build of Sonic the Hedgehog, but never actually made it out into the world. We got the normal Green Hill background as a result.
That's just water and some other mountains?
What?
I was trying to think of what the original Green Hill background looked like.
The Green Hill, there's kind of weird spiky mountains. They don't look like those mountains, that's for sure. They look like, those are really tall mountains.
Sonic does some like serious cardio on those hang glider things.
Oh, I'm glad they're not hang gliders. Yes,
Zip lines. I don't know.
I'm glad
He's just
they're
like,
not.
I gotta breathe. I'm moving. I'm staying still. This is how I die.
I've had enough of
I don't know
hang
why
Zip lines
gliders.
are terrifying.
Oh man, I remember my brother almost died in one of those. He didn't actually, but he himself admitted that it felt like he was going to die because somebody pushed him too hard on it.
Oh no.
I just don't let go, right?
Yeah, essentially. Alright,
While I was
Chaos...
strapped in, I couldn't let go.
Alright, another Chaos Emerald attempt. Now, as these stages go on, things get a bit harder. This one, for instance, actually has holes on the map. You can't really see them, but there are actually boundaries. But in the later levels, you just get rid of boundaries, and if you fall out, you just lose, and you can't recover at all.
Oh, is this referencing the first Sonic bonus
Yeah, it is. You
thing?
notice the fish in the background?
Yeah.
Those are the same fish from the special stages. There's also low polygon models of them around in the map.
So should we not talk about how this hovering spacecraft would probably do a lot better if it was like 15 feet off the ground?
We probably shouldn't try to explain this type of stuff in a Sonic game.
I think I mentioned something way back in the day, but remember that this is also a blue hedgehog.
Oh yes, the blue hedgehog counter.
Alright. So, I might make these look a little easier than they actually are. When I first did this, it took a lot of attempts to get the Chaos Emeralds, especially in the 5th and the 6th one. But,
Yeah, we know you're not actually good at games.
yeah,
Yeah,
good,
I know.
good meme, good meme. I'm glad this is still a train we're on.
This train never stops, son.
Alright, so we're now on boss number 2, which turns out to be the final boss of Sonic 2. What a good first boss. Obviously,
Man,
it's
that
nowhere
totem
near as
pole
hard.
is judging me.
Something's wrong with Tails. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's just kind of rolling into the corner. I think he's scared of the boss. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Tails.
He's still rolling. He's just... I don't know what's wrong with him.
Oh, he's gonna die. Goodbye, Tails. Oh wait, no, he didn't die.
Aww. That mechanical arm is at a very awkward height when he shoots it out like that.
Tails is bugged. Good job. We're in for a minute and we've already glitched Tails out.
He can't handle this.
It wouldn't be a Sonic game without the bugs.
He did a Google search for himself and now he just wants to gouge his eyes out.
By the way, I've not really mentioned this yet, but the sprite animations in this it's just fantastic. There's so many frames of animation.
I'm noticing this.
Yeah, they have a lot of art.
Also, especially the Robotnik one.
This whole game is just nuts with its animation department. The art in this is just fantastic, and we haven't even got to the best of it. Just wait until we get to a later one. Zoo jokes here, please. Somebody's gonna make it at some point. Alright, so we're now here at Chemical Plant Zone. This would be a good time to mention this game's entire soundtrack is fucking amazing as well. T.
I mean, they
Lopez...
had chemical plants.
Yeah, I know,
so
but
they're off to a good start.
T. Lopez's remixes of all the old tracks and all the new tracks that they're putting in the game are fucking amazing. I cannot get enough of these tracks.
What did the blue rings do?
Aha! So here is a item that was used in Knuckles Chaotix, of all the games to take a reference from, Knuckles Chaotix. So what happens when you have a blue ring is that if you take any damage, your rings will become 8 giant chunky rings. And if you pick all the 8 rings up, you basically get every ring you lost back.
Oh,
Because
okay, as opposed to...
Yeah, 20 rings, which is usually what you lose when you take a hit.
Yeah.
So, people may be familiar with a couple of sections of these maps. Like, Green Hill Zone had a lot of familiar areas, and so does this one. So does Chemical Plant. But they do mix it up a little bit. It's mostly just the main set pieces from maps that they use. And that means we're going to have our great section where we have to climb up the stairs while in the Powerade. Right here.
Let's hope no arguments break out in chat.
Oh man, I cannot remember what that argument was. I really want to know.
Neither do I.
So long ago.
It was some chauvinist pig bullshit, if I remember correctly.
I think A Black 88 was part of it.
Maybe. Or Cat, one of the two.
I have no idea. It was still funny. So this one, I kind of want to prioritize rings over speed off the bat. Just get a bunch of them. Because if you just ignore the rings and go for the blue spheres here, it's quite easy to run out of time.
I thought Sonic always wanted to go fast.
Gotta go fast. Your shoe's too slow.
I'm totally waiting for you to fall into a pit, by the way.
So it's difficult to see the boundaries, the bumper boundaries. They've gone for a more Sonic CD approach in that they're flat on the ground.
Yeah, it's kind of like similar to the first Mario Kart. I do see that there are some like in the middle though.
Mm-hmm.
They're very small though.
Yeah, there's a big hole, like right here is a hole. If I fall in that, I lose. If you're curious, if you attempt to bounce off the walls and turn around and go backwards round the track, the UFO will turn around and go backwards round the track, so you can't trick it that way.
I'm pretty sure that's the first thing people tried.
Yeah.
Meet you halfway.
So there is a special final boss if you have all the Chaos Emeralds, so there'll be something I'm going for. Powerade's coming! There it is. Everybody remembers this section. If you've played Sonic 2 anyway.
Not the Powerade.
There it is.
Since you can probably guess, they definitely upped the tension of the drowning music. If I fall in here, don't worry, I'm fine. I know how to get out of here. I'm sorry, I had to play the drowning music once. I won't play it again, I promise. Unless I fuck up later on the stage. I don't know where Tails is going. Tails has found his AI and has decided to go and get it.
Tails has become sentient.
The AI for Tails in this is kind of odd. Sometimes he just does things by himself and just disappears. Hey, what do you say we get this damn
serve
blast?
any function?
Any what?
Does he serve any function? Is he
Yes, actually, I can demonstrate it in a minute. But I'm gonna finish this last blue sphere since it's right here. And we all want some more blue sphere in this stream, don't we?
Oh my god.
Blue sphere's so good. What a good game. By the way, this one took me a lot longer than it should have to figure out. So unlike normal blue sphere, where if you get a perfect you just get a 1-up, this one you kind of need to get the perfect to get a coin. Which is why the rings are counting down rather than up.
So if you collect the blue spheres before the rings, you screw up.
You basically get a silver coin rather than a gold coin. I got both achievements at the same time! What a god. What a god gamer. Alright, boss number 2. Well, mini boss number 2. He's very similar to the boss in Ice Cap Zone, where he just has a bunch of projectiles around him, and you have to hit him as he rotates them around. Oh. You also can... Oh, there's the giant rings, by the way. Just vomited a set of huge rings. So, Tails' function in your team is that if you hold up and jump, Tails can actually fly and carry you around the map. It's a bit difficult to pull off, and I'm pushing the wrong button to let go. So I just ran right into the boss. But yeah, you can use Tails to get to higher places. I probably won't be. There's not a great deal of utility except maybe backtracking in an area you've accidentally fucking missed.
Doesn't Tails also deal damage to enemies?
Yep. Tails is a second hit on bosses, essentially.
Okay.
As we learned when we were doing the fucking final boss last night. Alright, Chemical Plant Zone Act 2. So there's no water in this one. What they've done is they've gone all portal on us. And we inject some chemicals into the blue liquid and they become super bouncy.
Huh. You're actually injecting. Don't do drugs, kids. Only the chemical plant can do drugs.
It's
Sonic's
alright.
promoting drugs.
It's alright, there's a Sonic Says at the end of this level.
Legit.
Oh, I wish there was. But there's something better at the end of this level. I'm not gonna say anything, but my fucking god.
That would be amazing if there was a Sonic Says at the end of this.
Alright, so I'm gonna avoid the blue spheres from now on. Oh, well, missed it. Whatever. Guess we're going this way then. Trying to get access to a secret. But I'm bad. We know we're bad. We know I'm bad. You guys are here to just remind everybody.
Of course.
I was gonna say.
Public service announcement. Vortel's bad.
Every 5 minutes you hear a tone, and then it'll be immediately followed by Vortel is bad.
Do do.
There'll be a Sonic Says episode on it. Remember, kids? Vortal's bad. And that's no good.
I'm trying really hard to avoid that round. I do not want to go to the bonus stage again. So this is just a very speedy level. There's a lot of just... It's very chemical plantish in that regard. You're just kind of going places really fast. Oh. And every so often there's platforming. Hey, HFO. Alright, we're getting the next Chaos Emerald. I'm going to try to avoid getting the last Chaos Emerald until we're near the end of the game. That way I don't have Super Sonic throughout the whole playthrough. And Tails died just at the end. Good job, Tails. I don't know what you died to, but congrats.
Tails is a perfect little brother character.
It's kind of like how I was shouting at him last night, even though he was an AI.
Well, I did mean if you have like a younger sibling and you just hand them a second controller so they can play Tails.
Yeah. Oh, missed that one as well. I'm gonna have to get rings on the second pass through, I think. So there's a lot less barriers in this one, like, way less. I nearly fell right into the hole.
I'm waiting for it.
Oh, one of these days I'll do it.
It'll be on the last one.
So those, I've not really got hit yet, but getting hit in this is really bad. Because when you get hit, not only do you lose 10 rings, but you're forced to move in a straight line for like a full second. So if you get hit and you're over a hole, you're basically done. There's nothing you can do about it. And you can easily get wombo comboed by several enemies in a row. Alright, now we're just getting this guy.
So stun locked into a hole.
Mm-hmm. Got him. You ain't going anywhere, son. Personally, I just fucking love these bonus stages because you go fast, like Sonic should do, and it can get quite intense.
They should make a 3D Sonic game.
As I said, if that was an entire like game for a 3D Sonic game, I'd be all over that shit. Okay, so it was at this moment that I realized, like, because I was playing through a lot of this game so far, and I was like, you're not really giving me your like ace of spades or anything. Do you think you can throw something like really good at me? And it was at this moment that I realized this game was made with absolute fucking love.
Holy shit.
You will. You could not see the smile on my face the day that I saw this fucking thing. By the way, I'm really bad at Puyo Puyo. I should just mention that right now. I'm seriously bad at this game.
Are you gonna lose to Robotnik?
No. The good thing is that like as this is a main boss and a sudden shift in gameplay, Robotnik is fucking brain dead. Robotnik is really bad at this. So essentially, if I just get single combos, I'll eventually beat him. There is an achievement for getting 3 combo. Like, if you just watch Robotnik's screen, you can see he's just not making any sense whatsoever.
Oh yeah, Robotnik, what are you doing?
He just dodged an attack.
But you do have to be careful. A lot of people who like speedrun this game or play this game, Robotnik will randomly accidentally get like a triple combo, and you'll be in deep trouble. Alright, he's done.
Robotnik, why?
The good news is that you can unlock Mean Bean Machine in this game, and you can play against stronger AI if you really want to. One of the big complaints that a lot of reviewers have actually been saying about this game is that they really hate the Mean Bean section because they can't do it. At that point, I feel as if you should just stop playing video games. No offense, but the Mean Bean Machine Robotnik is really low AI. I can't even play Puyo Puyo very well. And I
yeah,
could beat
I was
it.
gonna say, he wasn't really trying.
As I say, he may accidentally get, like, a triple combo, but it's not that difficult. Also, Original Zone, Studiopolis. This is what
HTV.
So, don't no offense that. Yeah, anytime I say no offense, I actually need to be completely as offensive as possible. So, this is the... Basically, when this game was pitched to Sega, it was pitched by Christian Whitehead, who I have played games of throughout, or mentioned plenty of times, throughout the mini-marathon I was doing. Christian Whitehead sent this level as kind of a proof of concept to Sega to show that you could make another 2D classic Sonic game. And they went with it.
He made a better Sonic game than they did.
Yeah. And then it was like, can we make every zone Green Hill Zone? And they were like, no, no is okay. Go back in your cage. We're gonna make an actual Sonic game.
Cage.
But yeah, this stage is great, and it's got a lot of references. The Streets of Rage references in the background. And...
Well, this shit is so neon. It's like a reference to half the 80s.
So I haven't really done this. I haven't done this much in this playthrough, but I should probably demonstrate it now. So Tails can fly and Knuckles can glide and climb walls. Sonic doesn't have the insta-shield in this game, so the one thing they've added to make Sonic unique is something called a drop dash, where if you hold A while in the air, you can do a spin dash in the air. Which is a neat little ability, but I don't really find too much use out of it unless I'm speedrunning the game.
Huh. I suppose if you wanted to just keep going,
Yeah.
which is something you want to do, but...
Alright, so here's the high-class Hornet, which is a reference to Daytona, USA.
Huh.
Oh. I gotta look at this. Just look at this Eggman thing. It's fucking great. I also like that you get filed through the TV.
Your radio waves.
Also, that bus shuts on Tails' face.
I know, it's great. Just bye, Tails. Sorry, not today. So this is essentially this game's Casinopolis. It's not very hard, and there's a lot of rings and lives to be gathered on this stage. This is essentially getting you ready for the rest of the game.
Oh, Tails picks wings apart.
Yep. Am I serious? Yes, I am actually serious. I may actually do time trials for this game. I say maybe. Turns out the leaderboards are already hacked. It's not even been out for a day, and they've already been hacked. So everybody's got a time of like 0 seconds. Alright, so this is the darn 5th Chaos Emerald that I'm worried about. This one is such a pain in the ass. Alright, good, we got the Mach 2, which is actually really important.
I was gonna say, everything seems really sparse in this one.
Yeah. This one I think did take the longest to get through. Because you shouldn't be prioritizing rings in this one. You should really be prioritizing speed and then go for rings. But you want to pick up rings along the way. Because the blue spheres are so sparse, if you actually just don't get blue spheres in time, the UFO will be so far away you'll never catch up with it. I'm dead! Fuck, I accidentally strafe ran out the map.
Oh shit. Well, you said you didn't want to get them all up once, right?
Well, I'm just gonna ignore the 7th one. Oddly, the 7th one for me was one of the easier ones. I don't think it was intended to be, so I'm worried that the PC version might have like made it harder. But I really don't have difficulty with it. There's like no bouncers, it's just all holes everywhere. Oh, here's a nice reference, Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop. So in Japan, I think for like a year, there was this little arcade game called the Sega Sonic Popcorn Shop, and what it was is that you put in your popcorn and your popcorn would pop, and while you were waiting for it, you could play a little minigame with Sonic the Hedgehog where you were trying to get your popcorn. You would get the popcorn anyway, so you didn't have to play it, but that's a really obscure reference.
You know, that seems like such a weird combination, but I can totally see that being a thing, like, in the 90s.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, Sonic's running on a conveyor belt to get the popcorn from the enemies that are running away from it. Alright, so do we if you remember at the very beginning there were the egg robots, and they all transformed into big, weird, new monstrosities. Well, we're gonna fight one of them right now. By the way, their boss music is fucking amazing. So, as you probably guessed, the whole objective of this boss is to roll into the blue missiles and send them back into them. The red missiles will just do damage.
I do like these other robots that are just carrying baseball bats.
Yup.
I also like that the now sentient robot is just using the non-sentient robot as a shield to take the missiles.
I am kind of waiting for these other robots to just whack you.
There's that club spin thing. I believe that's a reference to something that actually existed in Japan, some club. It's not the same name, but I believe that's what it is. I could be wrong on that reference. Alright, so he's got no more robots to protect him, so now he has to run. And I win the fight. What a good fight.
This is a nice little fight.
Perfectly good helicopter he just wasted. Be ashamed of himself.
We've now arrived at the television station. We get to play games like Wheel of Fortune or Bingo.
Bingo.
What? It's not quite Bingo. I can't remember the actual name of it.
I was say, is this retirement home zone?
It's the retirement home zone. Oh man. God, what was it called?
We're not that old, guys.
I don't know. When did Sonic 4 come out in 1994? How many years is that?
Well, I mean,
man.
someone did think you were like 15.
That's
man.
true, actually. That was pretty funny.
Oh, God.
That was amazing.
You never played this. This game was out before you were born. I'm like, what?
Yeah, we're referencing someone that came in one of Flamedragon's streams, who for some reason thought that he was like he just did not appreciate older games and was playing Final Fantasy 15.
No, I don't appreciate newer games, including Final Fantasy 15. But that's a different story.
All right, what do you think? What do you think this is? I'm gonna reveal it slowly. Did you get it?
Was
at home?
Metaton in this game?
Oh man, holy shit!
Egg Pirate. Oh, it is Eggman Pirate. Why is it Eggman Pirate?
That's just the name of the TV station apparently. There's a certain secret I want to reach, but I think I've missed it. Let's see if it's here. I don't think. Oh, it is here. Oh, this is such a great one. I just had to come here and point this one out. It's required by law.
Oh no.
I know there's a big ring in there. I think I have to go back to get it, so I'm gonna just ignore it.
Me being a fake nerd would explain a lot of things that are wrong with me, honestly.
So I find it weird that I couldn't get my controller to work with this game.
Are you playing on a keyboard?
Yeah.
Wow, what the hell?
I mean,
What controller do you have?
PlayStation. PS4.
Do you still don't have your Xbox 360 one?
No, but I don't need it. The PS4 one I feel is actually like way better to use. Can I let go? There we go. Big ring. Now let's try it again, but this time not feeling it. At the very least, I want to get 6 before I get like the final areas of the game.
Getting up here really quickly. Don't fall in a pit and do something embarrassing.
Too late.
If by chance I manage to miss the last Chaos Emerald before the final boss, good news is that I do know how to get the Chaos Emerald and then go back in to basically beat the final secret stage. Because the last level has, I believe, no, it's got 2 big rings. It's got 2 giant big rings at the end. Alright. I think this has gone a little bit better. I managed to get back to it a lot sooner, so I'm kind of catching up to it.
Wait for the hole.
Got him! We got him, boys!
Oh hey, you didn't done goof.
Notorious fake nerd girl. I didn't realize he said girl. But again, I think that would explain. I think you were correct.
Yeah,
when you said
it did not alter my sentence at all.
What are you talking about? I haven't seen your cleavage.
No, if I was one.
Oh.
God, I was trying really hard not to
Wow.
fall down here. Come on, Tails. You're gonna have to drag me back up. I need to get up here. You can do it, boy! You made it. Good job. Right, let me out. There we go. We're good. We cush, as the kids say.
Tails has the "oh my god, I think I broke my back" expression when he drops you.
I mean, technically, for his tails to work, he would have to break his
Whoa!
back.
Cameras everywhere!
His tail physics makes sense. We don't talk about his tail physics. Blue hedgehog, as you say.
He's got one tail on each butt cheek and they rotate.
I didn't think we had the discussion before in
We did have
the
this.
last Sonic stream, but I don't think I ever highlighted it. Oh, boss! Here we go.
I think there's a gif of that somewhere.
Alright, so I can hit this guy, like, right now, but I'll show everything off at least. So, this is a weather-based boss. It's very random. It sucks if you're Knuckles, because you can't reach him. You have to play it normally.
Huh, so does the temperature change depending on what region you're in?
You mean in real life?
Oh no. Never mind.
It's a random number.
Because I noticed it said 11 degrees and it was raining. I was like, that is really cold for the US. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Right, I'm gonna
400 degrees is really warm for anybody.
Alright, I'm gonna ask for a bit of silence. Mostly because there's a reference here, and I think a lot of people have probably known this already, but I'm gonna mention it. There's a date on this television, which is the 7th, 7/22/16. On that date, there was a very notorious Sonic the Hedgehog 25th anniversary stream that had a very obnoxious buzzing sound in the background. If you listen closely, you can hear the buzzing coming from this TV. When the music dies down, when I get this damn capsule, I guess, it would be an easier time to hear it. Oh, damn it, Extra Life! Damn it, the Extra Life just drowned out the whole thing. Well, I guess I'm an idiot.
I'll believe you.
Alright, so here we go. Flying battery. Everyone likes this stage, right? I like it, actually. I kinda like this stage.
I was never a fan of the stage.
What is it you didn't like about it?
There wasn't as much running.
I guess, but this one, I'd say they've improved the level design a little bit to make running a bit easier.
There was also a part in one of them where you had to have the missiles destroy the ground.
Yeah.
Like, there's no indication that anything's happening.
So the good news is that they actually did fix it in this one. It only takes one missile to destroy the ground.
Okay.
They also changed this up as well. The weird magnet ceilings. If you have an electric shield, you can stick to the ceiling.
When he's doing the hand-over-hand stuff, you can very briefly see the anomaly known as his back.
Like this is a set piece that a lot of people remember from Flying Battery, is these turning things, these weird propellers.
Yeah.
But this has changed. There's no one-up here. You don't get the one-up unless you've still got an electric shield at this point, and then you can get it.
Huh.
Which is a neat little change. If you remember the original, they don't just immediately give you one-ups. Sometimes they do. I didn't actually mention it in Green Hill Zone, but there's actually a spot that used to have a 1-up in it, but if you go to it now, it's got an Eggman monitor.
That's dirty.
What do the Eggman monitors give you, death?
Yeah, it's a free hit, essentially.
So they're poison mushrooms.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Do your homework now.
I already did my homework.
Yeah, you told me about it. I have to write an essay on writing.
That reference is so old, no one gets it.
Oh.
Wait. Oh no, I hate it when I miss references. Now I feel like an idiot.
Poison mushrooms, do your homework now.
Oh wait! Oh my god, is that what I think it is? Is that really fucking...
Yes, it is.
Actually, is that still your Skype message?
If I log on to
maybe.
my Skype, it'll be there.
I
Yes,
think
it
it
is.
is, yes. Oh my god. Alright, so I mentioned on the previous stream, I want you to remember the boss on Flying Battery. It's to explain why I died on this boss the first time I played it. So, this looked a lot similar to the boss that you're trapped in a room with and you have to just avoid the lasers. So I assumed you couldn't kill this. Turns out, you're supposed to kill it. If you don't, you die. Now, it's easy because I've got a lightning shield, but the way you're supposed to kill it is you can either bounce off the enemies to bounce off on them, or the floor begins to rise as the garbage is being crushed. But there is a part where the game just goes, alright, you haven't figured it out, you're dead now.
Does it actually squish you, or does it just...
It crushes you, you're dead. It's just flattened. Also, I think this part's really amusing. Sonic would die and Robotnik would have nothing to worry about if it wasn't for this one spider. The entire game series would be over at this point.
It wasn't for this one weird trick.
Oh god.
Mad scientists hate him.
Damn, I was gonna say that!
You gotta be quick off the mark.
I was letting the joke sink in. It's called being a proper comedian. It takes a lot of effort to be dumb as I am, okay? I know I make it look easy.
We love you anyways.
Fake phrase.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Yeah, Tails is becoming one with the demigod.
Whoop.
Tails is the real hero.
By the way, what's with these like psychedelic mushroom type cities?
Mario's leaking again.
It's I think it was just a random theme they decided to have. The Sonic CD bonus stages had kind of random themes to them as well.
I would say these mushrooms look like the ones from Sonic and Knuckles, the first stage.
You mean the Mushroom Hill Zone mushrooms?
Yes.
They kinda do. But they have weird pipes as, like, stems.
I don't know what's up with the Bubble City, though.
Dude, I like how, like, on one side they're like, I know, let's have mushroom, sewer drain things.
Whoa.
And then another guy was just like, I like this idea, but let's go one step further.
So there was a good example of a fucking wombo combo.
Oh no!
Oh, there it goes.
You just can't move when you get hit. You're just sitting right out.
I do like how Sonic keeps running as he falls.
Sorry, there's plenty of big rings where that came from. So, what they've done with Flying Battery Act 2 is, they've obviously got elements from Flying Battery, but they've taken a lot of elements from Oddly Wacky Workbench from Sonic CD and Wing Fortress from Sonic 2. Here's the Wacky Workbench stuff, for instance. Whoop. You can destroy these things and stop them from spouting electricity, but I always forget that you can destroy them and then I just walk into them and then fall. You can die on this stage quite easily if you miss jump and hit one of these.
I like the chicken gunners.
Yeah, I was about to point those out.
It's Scratch from Wing Fortress and the TV series Sonic the Hedgehog.
Chicken gunners.
Chicken guns.
I'm just trying to find out the relation between chickens and a turret.
Well, they fire eggs.
Why
There
would
you
you
go.
fire your unborn children?
You can't argue with that one, Tatsu.
Now what you do is that you steal the children of your enemy. And then you shoot them in the face with them.
Oh yeah, it's
I'm
not
killing
shooting
you
things
with
out
your
the cannon.
unborn child.
Hey, you removed an invulnerability monitor, I'm pretty sure. You should be one in now. In the PlayStation version. Why would you remove that? Such an odd thing to remove.
Ooh, machine gun nest.
Oh,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lays his ammo. he lazy ammo. I did just say that.
It's they, Vortal.
Oh, boy.
Please check your.
Sorry.
I can't even say that with a straight face.
Sorry, let me go to the school of Tumblr and relearn that.
Oh god, hey
Or
guys.
rather than learn the right pronouns, I should unlearn all the negative pronouns that I know. Unlearning is definitely more effective than learning. Alright, this time he ain't getting away from me. I'm gonna get him. Famous last words from Vortail. I did that throughout the entire marathon. Every time I said I was not gonna do something, I did it immediately. Today I break that meme. We're going to get this guy.
No, you're not.
Oh, let's see, hang on. Let us ask the people of the mushroom cloud thing, whatever the hell this thing is.
The Mushroom Cloud Monarchy.
Right? The Council of Fungus shall preside!
That was incredibly close. He's quite far off, but I'll get him. I'll get him. Not if I do that! Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
One of the reasons I hate that the bouncers are flat on the ground is that I can never tell if I've managed to fully got around the corner yet.
There's shadows on the ground, right?
Yeah, but I'm not really looking at that. Not when I'm going Mark 3 anyway.
Mark 3.
Okay, he's mine, we got him. Alright, so we'll kind of avoid big rings from now on. There's 2 in the final stage you can get a hold of to get the last Chaos Emerald. If I somehow fuck those up, that is a backup plan. But I shouldn't.
Oh, you always need your backup plan.
I was confused. Sonic was ducking in the wrong direction for a second.
Is that a Team Fortress 2 reference? No, I guess not.
No. Did I accidentally make a reference?
I'm trying to be smart. Did he?
Well, you Vortal, do we need to point out where you went wrong with that?
Yeah, I know. I should have been trying to be smart. Should remain compliant with my stupidity.
Embrace it.
And just join the circus instead.
Oh man, circuses are dying out. That's not a growth industry.
Whoop! That was close.
Where are all the bearded ladies supposed to go now?
Killing floor 2.
Here's an odd achievement. If you jump through this window, boom, you get an achievement called window shopping. I'm not sure why that's an achievement.
They needed an extra 10 achievement points.
Dude, those are very important.
Okay, so this is hilarious. The PlayStation version of Sonic Mania was like fucking panned by a bunch of really mad kids because it doesn't have any gold or platinum trophies.
Wow. Reasons to ban game.
It was I can't remember what the fucking post was, but there was a lot of mad kids on some PSN forum. The game is literally unplayable now. Alright, so this is just a big speed section. You're just riding on the outside of the flying battery going really fast. At least you would do if I wasn't rolling in a ball. Alright, so this was the boss I mentioned is probably my least favorite in the game. Mostly because the fucking quick kill is so obnoxious to do. He's not super terrible, but So there was a bit of foreshadowing. If you looked at the walls in the first boss of Flying Battery, you would have noticed the blueprints for this guy. Huh. But the whole objective is to bounce him into the spikes. He only takes 6 hits rather than 8, thankfully, but he's still a pain in the ass.
Today I learned that Robotnik upside down looks like a RPG character with crazy hair.
He does, oh my god. I can never unsee that now.
Speaking of RPG characters, Secret of Mana is getting remade.
Yeah, it is.
So that's something.
That's a game I've never played.
That's pretty good.
Alright, I killed him really fast. I'm not gonna lie, this was a boss that took me like 3 to 4 minutes to kill first time around. He's my least favourite, but I'm not gonna say he's a terrible boss. He's just a boss I don't personally like. But you can't guess what level's coming up next.
I actually can't, because it went from, like, Green Hill to...
It's actually an original zone. A very bizarre concept for a zone, but I like it.
Great. Oh, damn it. I saw it before I could guess.
We're in a printing press.
Huh.
At least, the first act is a printing press. By the way, the second act, oh my god, everybody needs to watch the stream for the second act.
Oh, do we go on the internet? I think we go on the internet.
No, not quite. If only. If we did go on the internet, this game would be rated 18, we know that already. Because it's Sonic and the internet, we know where this goes. By the way, that splats the rabbit. I never actually mentioned this in Sonic 1, and it was kind of odd that I didn't, but Splats was a enemy for Sonic 1 that was cut extremely late in development. It has toys, it has a trading card, but it was never in the final game. So they brought it back in this game.
Is that text backwards say something?
No,
oh,
I looked at it. I was trying to see if I could find anything like that in this map, but I couldn't. It's just text, it's just random letters. Which is a shame. I feel as if this was an opportunity to like put in.
Are you sure that you in fact can't read?
Okay, alright. Just because I'm Scottish doesn't mean I don't know how to read well.
Oh, bringing the race card into it again.
Got it in my back pocket, ready to go.
Put it in.
Sorry, so Tatsu, what were you saying?
I was just gonna say, Splats the Rabbit is a very unfortunate name.
Oh, nowadays, yeah. I get
Especially in the Sonic fandom. It wasn't really worth it. I'm sorry.
It was kind of worth it. I liked it. I know what you mean. I know what you meant. It's a good 6 out of 10 at least.
I think your joke went Splats.
Alright, now there's an 8 out of 10.
Flame saved it.
There it is.
I don't know why, I feel like this entire level just would not feel out of place in like a Sonic Game Gear game or a Sonic Master System game. Just the whole theme of this place.
It's a weird concept, like a printing press and a garden.
Yeah.
Also, I thought that pillar was splattered with blood for a second.
It is.
Alright, time for just raw speed as we go downhill. Alright, this is another boss I don't like that much. It's not that it's a hard boss, it's just a slow boss.
Slow bosses.
Yeah, that's what kind of sucks about it. It's a slow boss in a Sonic game.
Going fast.
I mean, you can, if you want, just cheese the boss by intentionally taking hits. But the objective of this boss is to, like, put his buzzsaws into the bronze boxes so that his buzzsaws cut off.
So you're getting him into the bronze, and then he complains about Elo and kills himself?
I snorted, oh my god, I don't normally snort.
Yes!
That was bad, guys, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have snorted on stream. Alright, so this level, oh my god. This level, the sprite art for this level is amazing. Holy shit. And the music is also really good in this stage.
I'm expecting to need a change of underwear.
Dude, you should just not wear underwear. My trick.
This is actually really nice.
Oh, dang.
So, this is the game's ice level, oddly enough. I have a fire bubble, so it does make things a lot easier, but there's a lot of spikes made out of ice. If you have a fire bubble, you're basically immune, except from the very top. I showed that off on purpose, because I do want to use the ice physics in this one. Because, unlike most Sonic games, you actually want to be frozen to a degree. The being frozen does not actually do damage, but it allows you to break through walls, amongst other things. And then Tails died instantly to something. I don't know what he died to. Very good at this, Tails, today.
That's the Sonic bad touch pose, by the way, when you get frozen. You get frozen again. Just imagine that, like, you know, his Uncle Riley came over and, you know, the pat on the back went a little south. You know what I mean?
Oh god. And this is why we brought him in the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Sonic has had many years to make that face.
It's a practiced art by now.
Oh, that's the background? I'm in the wrong layer. I must be. I thought I was able to jump on that. Or maybe I was and they changed it because it was going too fast. I was talking to Tessa about this. They blocked a lot of shortcuts in the PC version. Like non-glitch shortcuts. And it's really dumb.
Oh,
it ruins
Tails
time
has
trial.
a bad touch face too.
Everybody kinda has one. Cold bad touch. Whoop.
Though, I mean, that is a face you make when you get a nice cube down your shirt or something.
Comment withheld upon request.
So I should mention something. I have 27 lives, which is quite a lot at this point.
I did notice that.
A lot of the reviewers said that this game is super fucking hard. I honestly don't feel it, but it is probably because I've got a lot of Sonic experience. Oh, by the way, next boss is fucking awesome. So, fun fact, this egg robot uses sound effects only from the game Shinobi. The Return of Shinobi for the Genesis. So, his gimmick is that he'll immediately hit you as soon as you try to hit him, unless you hit him when he's in the air. It's the only way to hit him. And he uses the Metropolis Zone stars as throwing stars. Which is fucking amazing. Let's make him hard to hit though. Uh-oh. My one ring is off the map. Oh, I'm in deep trouble. Oh, we got him. Ooh, just in time.
You out-ninja the ninja.
I out-ninja the ninja with 0 rings. Alright, can you guys guess where we're going to next? Because it was a zone we've played before in a previous Sonic game.
Angel Egg Zone.
Angel Egg. If only.
Or the Egg Mountain, the robot one with all the gears. And
Gimmick
stuff.
Mountain? Not quite.
Gimmick.
So, we are on our way to Sonic CD's Stardust Speedway Zone. They thankfully changed the level design. The developers were very well aware that Sonic CD was not the best for level design in terms of Sonic, so there's very few set pieces from the original Sonic CD stage here. In fact, there's elements from Marble Garden Zone in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But for the most part, it's his own stage, and it has very nice chill music. It's a very chill. The first stage is very chill.
What's up with
Relax.
the little bug?
That's actually a thing that was in Sonic CD as well. It was actually a boss, I believe, in just before the final boss. And I think it was also in this zone as well. I could be wrong. Also, there's a nice touch. Those are the capsules in Sonic CD that you break to set everything free. And it grows giant plants that you can stand on.
What's with the Griffin-Tor statues?
I believe they were in the original. We don't know what they're about. They're usually always holding 2 rings, but they're just kind of there. Hey look, there's Sonic in the stars, kind of like how he was in Sonic 2 for the Game Gear. Well,
Sonic died?
That was that was Tails in the background before, if you fucked up that badly.
Oh, well, look, it's Sparta.
So those are references I don't get. I feel as if they're references to something, but I cannot figure out what games these are references to. There's even a hand grenade, and I know that has to be a reference to something.
That who does loot? That wouldn't be an Icarus thing, would it? No.
I don't think so.
No.
Death Egg? Oh wait, is that hand grenade the Death Egg? That'd be pretty funny. Oh wait, were you guessing? Alright, you were probably guessing
they were
this one,
guessing
Ella.
stages.
Yeah, sorry, that's my bad. That would have been amusing if it was a Death Egg, actually. Because it almost looks like it, but it looks like some kind of grenade. I have no idea. It's the one thing that's thrown me off the most. It's what makes me think it's all references to something.
I mean, it could be references like some obscure Genesis game.
Yeah. It's very likely. This game is just chock full of them. But I haven't really had anybody talking about it. It could just be random objects, maybe, in the delivery room. Like, what can we put in this? What can we put in the sky? Put in a loot, put in a Centurion helmet. Hand grenade, maybe?
They'll be stuck on this for hours.
Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting that those boosters boost you in the direction you're facing and not just in a set direction. I always forget that. Ooh. Alright, boss time! Remember that light bug we were just talking about?
Yes.
There's a giant version of them!
Oh no.
These are a lot easier to kill than they are in the CD version. They were a lot harder to hit in the CD version. Tails, you did it again! By the way, I love this level transition. It's such a good level transition.
What's a cool bonus?
Good thing you point that out. I don't actually know what it is. I don't know what determines cool bonus.
Oh, the future sign. Very slick.
So we're now in Act 2, where we're in the present. At least according to Sonic CD. Oh, big ring. I didn't even know it was in there.
Oh, dude, this is very Rayman. Oh god,
Alright, so
this is fucking Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
I know.
Let's turn to Donkey Kong real quick.
At the very least, they're not the Donkey Kong barrels where if you shoot it in the wrong place, you just die.
I can hear the death music and the popping of a balloon already.
Oh man. What a game. What a game. And he's dead. Sonic's dead forever.
When was the last Donkey Kong game?
The Tropical Freeze, I believe, which was recent for the Wii.
Yeah, It was either Wii or Wii U. Can't remember.
It was
which
one
one.
or the other, but yeah, I think that's the most recent one. But they hadn't had a game before they redid the 3D ones. They hadn't had a game for a long time. Oh, that was good. That was a good attack into that guy. Good thing I don't need these rings anymore.
Just need one.
That's gonna be the theme for the next boss.
That was the most terrifying thing about Sonic 2. They gave you no rings.
Yeah. In the last
Alright.
levels.
We destroyed
Yeah,
the
dude.
Metal Sonic hologram, and all the animals are happy.
I thought you said the male Sonic hologram. I'm like, that's sexy.
Alright, so we're fighting our best buddy, fucking Metal Sonic, once again.
Oh, he just dashed you. Get dashed.
So, this is mostly a race to the top. You can't hit him until you get to the top.
Whoa, dude, the 3D backgrounds here.
Yep. Alright, so here's a neat little reference that Flame might enjoy. Whenever Metal Sonic gets back. So Metal Sonic is going to go into this power thing from Knuckles Chaotix, and he's going to summon little baby Mecha Sonic from the Game Gear games.
Oh, no way.
He's just as bouncy as ever. And they'll get two of them.
man.
It's never happened before. Why is there two of them? There shouldn't be two of them. That was odd. I've never had two of them before. So there is kind of a trick to this. The best way to do it is to just do one spin dash, and you'll get the correct angle to hit Metal Sonic. He's even got his Game Gear sound effects, which is just adorable.
That is the metal. Oh, man. That was it. Why did you turn...
Down he goes. So we're still climbing. We're not at the top yet. So I can't remember if I referenced this in the Sonic CD playthrough. I may have. I know I referenced the palace. I don't know if I referenced this, but... Oh. Fuck. In the middle of the present day, on this stage, there was a big statue of Eggman. Holy shit, you're kicking my ass today, Metal Sonic. Fucking hell. And it turns out that's what we're climbing up to. Is that very same statue. But it's in low poly 3D.
Oh no.
Alright. Now, we're gonna go fight Metal Sonic properly, because now, for some reason, he's actually hittable.
Oh, man, that poly... Oh, man.
Damn it. He has got a bit of a delay before you can hit him again, so you can't just roll into him at a perfect speed and expect to hit him. God damn it. Oh my lord, this is going kind of bad. Let me drop dash out of that. It's so hard to not get hit on this fight. That's why I was mentioning it was going to be a one ring thing.
Hey, there's a wall of spikes here.
Alright, he's dead. And then he just crashes into it.
Take that wall.
Alright, so the next stage is going to be a stage we've been to before, and it's from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. What stage is it?
Ice Cap Zone.
No, because unfortunately we couldn't have got the music from Michael Jackson.
Oh, metal, magma, something, volcano, whatever zone.
It's everyone's favourite water level!
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Well, at least they gave you a bubble shield.
Yeah, that's actually there in the original, the exact same place. We've already been a flying battery in this game. Just the fourth zone. Is Metal Sonic from Sonic and Knuckles considered a different Metal Sonic? Yes. They're kind of all different forms of Metal Sonic from the different games. But the one from CD keeps just reappearing, that specific design. But there's like Mecha, Silver, Shiny, Metallic, I don't know. Just all sorts of different variety, different names.
Man, he does have animations for pretty much anything.
Whoa. Oh, I haven't shown the balance animations yet, have I? Oh, these things. Alright, so does anyone remember the good old Game Gear, Sonic 2, and I guess Triple Trouble as well, with those neat little bubble sections where you have to be in a bubble? Well, these are back.
I didn't care for those.
Neither did I. Not gonna lie, I really didn't care for those. They're not super intrusive except for the end of the stage where you have to do a big... Well, I mean,
what
you
was
can do
this
it.
scene dance during the bubble part?
I don't... I don't know, actually. Oh, I missed it. So this is very similar to the normal Hydrosity in that if you stick in the high route, it's very unlikely you'll drown on this stage. And if you have a water shield as well, that definitely helps.
Every time you pull one of those chains, I can't help but feel like you're flushing the toilet.
Hydrosity is just one giant toilet.
It's Satan plumbing.
By the way, debate in the chat. Let's have a nice political debate in the chat.
Uh-oh.
Hydrosity or Hydro City?
Hydrosity? Because if it was Hydro City, there'd be a space between them.
See, that's my logic as well.
I always call it Hydro City.
Oh, but that you get Tatsu in.
One of these heretics. Out of the woodwork come the non-believers!
It's like anytime they say it's Hydro City, I'm like, okay, how do you say the word atrocity?
Yep.
Atro
Oh,
City.
Chufo just mentioned it.
Atro City and dick. I do love how Robotnik is so thorough in his things that he puts his face on the boats.
So, a legitimate counter argument to the whole Hydrosity thing is that if you're in the zone select, it's HC zone.
Instead of HY zone. No,
Alright,
still heretics.
Oh hey, hello Robotnik, where are you going, boy?
Is Robotnik drowning, or what is he
No,
doing?
he's got a scuba.
Oh, he's scuba.
gear.
Okay.
Alright, so everybody loves the section in this game where you're being chased by a wall, right? That's such a good section of Hydrosity
Oh
zone.
man.
So
That's
why
my
don't we bring
favorite.
that back in the form of a ceiling rather than a wall? Also, I don't know why Eggman doesn't send a robot to do this. He just kind of says himself. This next boss fight is kind of fucking hilarious. Even though it's not a super interesting boss, it's just the concept of it is just great. The tables have turned, Eggman. I don't know how you got into
Does
this
this mean
situation.
Sonic's the bad guy?
See, this is why I wonder why I didn't send a robot in to do this, because he can't let these thing unguarded. So I've destroyed his scuba thing, which apparently explodes. I don't know what he's got in it. He clearly doesn't breathe oxygen, he must have something else in there.
Oxygen's flammable.
Yeah, but it's the way he explodes. He explodes like all of his machines. Yeah, but they're all powered by oxygen, actually.
Obviously, he looked at the scuba gear and said, "This is clearly uncomplicated. Let me fix this."
So, if there was ever a zone in this entire game I was disappointed with, it'd be this one. It doesn't bring anything new to the table, and the majority of the level design is exactly the same as the original game. It's the only stage that's really disappointing in terms of the remakes. Because it's like, I can tell you what's coming up piece by piece.
The rotation animation, though, holy shit, that's like 30 frames.
I know, it's crazy. I love the animations in this game.
God. That's like a guy's month! I can't get over that.
So here we are, we're now kind of on the original stage at this point. So you come up here, there's a checkpoint, you jump up, there's 4 sharks, and then there's a guy that spits out his stupid thing, and then there's a hoop right here, and then there's a big slide. You go down the big slide, and you go around the twisty slide, you come up, you get the 8 rings. It's essentially the same level, there's fucking nothing changed after this. Which kinda sucks. Except that spec wasn't there before, I don't know who put that there.
They figured they had to change something about it.
I'm ruining it. Oh, Tails. And you come up here, there should be a bridge, you stand in the bridge, and if you go over to the left, you jump over a set of spikes, there should be a 1-up right here. You come back. You hit the space because you're a fucking moron and can't jump back. So yeah, I'm a bit miffed at this one. This is probably the most disappointing level of the whole thing. But I feel as if Hydrosity was added at the last second, to be honest. They just couldn't finish it up.
So, coming up next on Vortel's blind run of a game he's never played before.
I really wish this was a blind run. I really do. It just sucked that this got delayed. I was super excited to do a a blind stream of this. We could have all had a good time. I could be like, oh my god, that's a reference to that! I'm the only one that knows this because neither the Flamedragon or Tatsu bother with really bad video games.
Oh man, you get to see those butt tails in full rotation too.
Those great butt tails.
Butt tails, man.
Random question, has anybody watched the new DuckTales show yet?
I have, actually.
Oh, you have?
Oh.
What did you think of it?
Yeah.
I actually liked it.
See, I actually... when they were showing off little bits and pieces of it, I was actually really skeptical of it.
Why were you skeptical?
They showed a lot of like instances of Scrooge not being Scrooge. He was a little more upbeat than as usual, but that's what they showed in like the weird trailer pieces. The original episode changed me on that a bit. Oh, blue rings. I should. Oh, thanks, Flamedragon. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna let the tangent go.
All right, boss time.
Yeah, I think my only real complaint about it is that they went too far in the other direction for what's her face?
Webby, or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people were actually comparing her to a character from Gravity Falls.
Yeah, that's... Because, you know, her original version, she was just the girl. But she's still technically the girl, just in a different way.
I didn't mind her
What do you
as
mean?
much, but I've not watched Gravity Falls. But I can see where you're coming from. I just didn't like her in the original, though. I would have changed to anything and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
So, this is only half of a boss, by the way. Now that we've hit it, we're gonna have to get a return of this asshole that nobody wanted to fight.
Oh.
Except he's absolutely huge now.
Oh, you got you those 3 rings. Drown tails. Drown tails! Oh.
Oh, I missed them. By the way, that's conversation spawned because we were talking about DuckTales a minute ago, and DuckTales is what's in the game in my mind. I'm gonna roll anyway. Oh,
Well,
that was a perfect roll.
Scrooge is played by David Tennant, who actually is Scottish.
Yeah. It's a good pick. I like David Tennant.
I think Scrooge would be the next Doctor Who.
Alright, so next zone is wholly original. We've seen it in a lot of the trailer footage because they showed it off a shit ton. But we're on our way to Mirage Saloon Zone. Oh hey, there's Knuckles. Hey Knuckles. Oh, and he's dead. He's not going to reappear for the rest of the game. He's gone.
Oh, I thought it was going to be back to you.
So, I don't know who asked for a Sky Chase Zone. But we're on our way to Mirage Saloon on the plane. By the way, these armadillos are fucking adorable. They're also way more vicious.
Don't touch them, I get leprosy.
Oh.
Oh.
So I should state that if you play Knuckles on this level, that very thing happens to you. You get knocked off the plane, but Knuckles has a completely different stage.
Huh.
Which is kind of cool. I like that a lot, because his Knuckles only stage depends a lot on his ability to climb walls, which is great. It's an entire level dedicated to Knuckles doing what he does best.
See,
But if you
that's
play
what
as
should do
Tails,
with,
do you drive the whole time?
No, when you're... That'd be pretty funny. When your Tails, Sonic flies the plane, since Sonic apparently knows how to fly the plane as well.
Huh.
It would have been funnier if you were playing as Tails, you had to fly the plane and catch Sonic.
Oh my god.
Oh
I would
god,
let
no.
him die.
No, please. None of that. If you're listening, Sega, do not do that for your next game. Never do that. Oh, fuck, I didn't even see that guy. He's camouflaging with the cactus so well. I didn't even see him. By the way, the rolling trick that I mentioned in Sky Chase Zone still works here. If you roll into the enemies and don't jump, you can keep accumulating points. But it's very hard to do here because you're constantly moving.
He has a conductor hat.
So, Tails disappears. I'm not getting the big ring. I've got 6 Chaos Emeralds, so we can get the 7th one in the last stage. By the way, see these things I'm standing on? That's foreshadowing. Let's see if you can guess what zone's coming next as a result.
The zoo zone.
The zoo
Or the
zone.
ooze zone.
This isn't my least favorite boss, but it is kind of a pants boss. I feel they can make this a bit better.
And you always
Honestly.
knew you hated pants.
Yeah, I hate pants. I'm always throwing them away. So, the reason this boss kind of sucks is the perspective kind of blows. It comes in from the foreground into the background and vice versa. But it's so hard to tell where his head actually is relative to you.
Oh yeah, I can see this being an issue.
Eventually, if he decides to cooperate, he will come from the left to right, which is the easiest way to hit him. But he's not doing it right now. This boss could definitely be better. I feel like he should be coming at you for a lot longer, and his hitbox when he's coming at you should be a lot bigger. Knuckles has a completely different boss fight here as well. Which, by the way, it was the one reason I played Sonic Chaos. But I won't be doing it on this stream. Knuckles playthrough will be tomorrow. Because... This is a big game. We've got quite a few zones left to go.
Yeah,
No,
I was
he's
gonna
dead.
comment on the whenever a game has multiple playable characters, I kind of like if characters get their own stages.
Mhm.
It was one of the few things that Castlevania 64 actually did right.
Oh hey, the sign's floating.
But apparently Castlevania 64 is the worst game ever made.
Well, wasn't Superman 64 the worst game ever made?
A lot of people didn't like Castlevania 64.
Oh hey,
A lot
who's
of-
this guy?
A lot of people die from preventable diseases, so I mean...
What is that? Is that a
That's-
fat hedgehog?
A really just obese hedgehog. It's a reference to Sonic 2 XL where he eats onion rings. Anyway, it's Bark the polar bear. It is a
That
character.
doesn't look like a polar bear.
It is a character that is only available in Sonic the Fighters.
Oh, I thought they snuck their OC in.
If this game was Kickstarted, there'd be Sonic OCs all over the place. You know there would be.
Oh my god.
I'm
Nothing
s-
personnel, kid.
Oh man, we could have gotten Amber and Kinos in here.
Oh my, no, we're waiting for Sonic Forces before we do that. Because I think you've seen Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces has its own character creator. So we'll be doing that in that game. Definitely. Like, even if the game is shit, I'm still buying it. Just for that.
Well, it's a Sonic game, so... The contingency's well covered, I think.
I mean, if it's like Generations, which it looks like it's trying to be, I guess I'll be fine with it. This level's extremely sharp, which I was very disappointed at. Well, not very disappointed at, but...
Oh, the wanted signs.
Yeah, the one I say is a great touch. Because there's Bark, look, the guy that just destroyed us as we came in. And there's Bean the Dynamite. There's another character that's only available in Sonic the Fighters.
Bean the Dynamite.
I don't know why he's called Bean the Dynamite. He's the duck, clearly, but he's just called Bean the Dynamite.
Does that piano actually play accurate notes?
I'm not sure. It might. Oh crap! I know that if I time this properly, that I hate this enemy. Get out of my face! I'm trying to do this. If I get this one up, I will land on a piano, and I believe it's timed so that when you hear the last note of the one up, it will play the piano, the exact note. Oh, that was slightly off key. That's not what it sounds like on the PlayStation. Alright, anyway. So, people may be curious, why are these characters wanted in the background? That's
Nobody
because
wants, like...
Hey look, it's this guy. It's the guy that was riding an ass.
Oh, it's the oh my god, no way. Oh shit.
And hey, there's Bean the Dynamite. So this robot's apparently been impersonating these boys. Although, I don't think it matters for Knack the Weasel, because he's already a bad guy.
He doesn't have the butt, so it doesn't count.
If he
Yeah,
could,
that
he
looks
would.
nothing like a polar bear.
Oh, well done, Tails. That was a nice hit. If only we could do that more often. Alright, away it goes. Alright, bye, Tails. You go your own route if you want. And play your own game. Alright, so I asked this question when I was playing Sonic 2, and I'm going to ask it again. Who in the Sonic community asked for Oil Ocean Zone? Captain
Oil
Clever
Hedgehog?
was right, by the way. The OOZ was Oil Ocean Zone. But the thing is, this level is actually fantastic because it gives you a fire shield and an oil stage.
Oh no.
So you can set everything on fire.
Get the fire shield.
Sonic, the guardian of nature. Burn it all!
Well, I just lost the fire shield. That was pretty fantastic. It's fine
Oh.
though. We'll live.
No, we won't.
There's fire shields all over the place because the developers knew that everybody wanted to use fire shields in this map. So there's gonna be plenty more where that came from.
What's with the Octoroks, by the way?
They were always in this stage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Tails died. Tails completely died.
It's okay, Tails will get better.
Tails
Yeah.
immortal.
Yeah, Sonic is a lighter blue, and I actually really like the shade of blue. I've never been too big into dark blues. I really like sky blues and whatnot.
Triggered.
What have you got to be triggered about?
Again, I can't commit to these PC jokes because they're just so stupid.
Come on, it's this stream. This used to have the award for the worst stream on Twitch, remember?
My fake indignation can only go so far, and then it just crumbles apart. Can't even talk. I'm just... I gotta get my stuff back together. Okay. Okay, we have these very painful rings on chaps going on there.
Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna die. Okay, here is Vortil's guide to make a boss not suck balls.
Oh, there you go.
So this boss is probably one of the worst designed bosses in the game because it is both really easy and really cheap. It's easy because of how it moves. You can get all 6 hits in before it does anything, but if you don't get all 6 hits in and it gets to pull off an attack, it will launch you up into that and kill you instantly.
Huh.
So, in my opinion, to make this boss better, you want to put him higher in the air so you can get all 6 hits in one go, and then when it comes to this attack, lower the ceiling so the player can see the spikes, and even if you want, you can put them in random places just to spice it up. But this boss is so easy. It's kind of unreal. There he is, that like no attack whatsoever, we're done.
I mean, I really would not expect anything from that boss from the way he looks.
Yeah. I mean, can you even have nerd robots? The answer is now yes.
So there is no pollution in the air. Does anyone remember the cool gimmick that they had in Sandopolis Zone where you had to turn the lights on or the ghosts would kill you? Well, that's back. The level will start to fill up with pollution. If you don't clear up the air at a certain point, you'll start to have your rings drained.
Wow. Today I learned.
So Sonic
Rings.
just destroyed the environment.
Yeah, right?
Also, the music is taken in very nice Egyptian theme. Because Oil Ocean did kind of have that in its original song. But now we've kind of got this Sandopolis-y mix thing going on with the music for the stage. Oh, can't reach it. Alright, cat, when I get to the next zone, I'll let you in. God fucking damn it. It will never be a Vortil stream without a fucking cat ruining it.
No.
It's the same cats, too, from fucking 2012. Well, hey!
Oh, hey, they're still alive.
Cats live for a long time.
Some
I mean,
for hours.
they're still alive in Scotland, which is an even bigger surprise. Well, it does have a spoofy feel. everything is just on fire.
Are you fighting explosions again?
Man, that callback. Man, there's a good one. This time you could argue I am. Oh, bye Tails, don't drown in the oil. I think he's dead. I think it's too late. I really don't want the water shield in this map.
What happens if we get the water shield?
Nothing. It's just that I want the
Oh.
fire shield to set oil on
Okay.
fire. Like, with a water shield, you can't do anything with the oil. Fire shield, you can set on fire.
What would the water shield give you?
The ability to bounce, really. It is just a shield, more than anything else. It's just in case I lost the shield I currently had, but since I haven't, because I like setting everything on fire.
It's a very respectful desire.
Oh, shit, I forgot about the super duper mega secret.
Uh-oh.
There's a super duper mega secret. If anyone was curious how to get the achievement for this stage, you actually have to climb under the oil, but only here. It's the only place it works. But there's a hidden submarine.
I like how you're just casually murdering Tails.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a fire shield.
So I think this is actually using the speedrun, because it gets you to the exit much sooner. We'll ignore this sub. Pretty sure that's actually a slow sub.
Don't ignore
Whoop.
him,
Can I just say that I love the fact that the PC version lets me hit the spin dash with 3 buttons rather than 2. I can go so fast in this game. Alright, boss time. It's the octopus thing. But then it's the normal oil ocean boss for a bit. So you got the laser gun and you got the spike. You also get these things from Lava Reef for some reason. Tails really does try to get out of the oil, but he really struggles with it.
And he's dead.
Nice shot. Can't even be mad at that. Alright, we're going back to the old zone again. And I just mentioned the name of said zone while fighting that guy.
Candopolis.
Nope. Wait. This isn't the same music. I mean, it's the same music as Lava Reef, but it's not the same one in Mania. It kind of is. They've
Did they
changed
change
the
it?
music.
Oh.
To a small degree. There's a couple of things about it that's changed, I think. Hopefully they didn't change Lava Reef Zone 2. I hope not. Or maybe it just starts in a different spot. Maybe the part that I was listening for will appear in a minute.
Was this background in the original game?
No. I love the background in this stage.
Okay, I was gonna say, that's a very nice background.
Okay, that's the part of the music I was expecting at the beginning. I guess he just started at a different spot this time. Unless I'm just completely wrong and I somehow completely misheard it. Oh. The cat. I just remembered. You want in as well? Alright, 2 you can bugger off. Go do your own thing. Whatever it is that cats do. Whoops, I accidentally turned the wrong way. Hey, remember these little dinosaur things from Hilltop Zone? They're just here for some reason. Probably because it's lava. I don't think there's any other reason to be here.
I mean, just because they're dinosaurs doesn't mean they like lava.
Tell that to those dinosaurs then. I don't think they know. I don't think they got the memo. Yeah, I feel as if this was changed slightly, but I mean, it's still basically the same one. It's just that it starts later. Oh hey, if you've ever played Lava Reef Zone, there's this secret again with all the fucking rings. I should mention that we're now definitely way in the latter half of the game, so... I don't think we would get Lava Reef if we weren't. Since this was like the second last stage before the end. What did you miss in the last 2 hours? Quite a bit, actually. You missed a lot of memes, you missed a lot of stages. As I just said, we're near the end of the game now. Yeah, definitely taking the upper route.
Oil Ocean was near the end of Sonic 3, wasn't it?
Yep. It's a bit weird, but the reason we're going to Lava Reef apparently is that Little Planet, which is the planet from Sonic CD, is in this direction. And we're trying to get to Little Planet because Eggman is doing something on Little Planet again. You just can't leave that planet alone.
Putting something with his face on it?
Yeah, he's probably gonna mold the land so that Little Planet has his face on it. Yep, this game has a plot, but it's extremely minimal. Simple and minimal as it should be. Alright, this is a silly boss. So the way this boss works is you can't hit him yet. He's got big chunky pieces of armor. Even if you're Super Sonic, you can't hit him. The lava, on the other hand, can hit him. So you want him to dig out the lava and hurt himself until he's available to be hit. The middle armor is removed, so if I was sitting in the middle, I'd be able to hit him. But I'm waiting for the outside armor to be removed. There we go. I cannot explain why that hit me. I'm very sorry.
Maybe it's too hot to hit.
Oh, it might have been. Actually, you know what? That might have actually been it. Well, he's done. Okay, so... I have not seen anyone mention this at all, and people might disagree with me, but I feel as if this level transition is a reference to Metroid.
Well, let's find out.
It's just the way it's done.
That does feel very Metroid-esque.
And it wouldn't surprise me if it was, like, intentional.
They're referencing everything else at this point.
Yeah. Maybe they put this in the game ages ago and were like, they wanted to hint at Nintendo to make another Metroid game. But then they revealed some things, and then it was like, oh well, I guess we'll just keep it in anyway. Oh, nearly fucked that up. We don't want that yet. So the little conveyor belt things, those are from Nice One Tails. Those are from Quartz Quadrant and Sonic CD. Oh shit, one up! Get it! Got it. What a god, what a god. Tails on the rock. There we go. I like that he kinda did that by himself. I didn't ask him to jump, he just did it. It's like he eventually learned it was in the lava and was like, oh, whoops.
Tails Ascension, he's learning.
Machine learning.
Oh, ow. I didn't see that guy. So unlike normal Lava Reef Stage 2, where there was just a giant Eggman death egg in the background, there seems to be all sorts of mechanical things going on in the background, so he's building something. Anyone see how spectacularly I just missed that lightning shield? That was amazing.
Oh, it's depressing. It's a can't get back down.
Oh, that's a solid object. I thought that was not a solid object. I nearly died instantly because that rock nearly smashed me in the face. This could have been a disaster. I mean, the stream's already won, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Oh no!
Oh.
This music always feels like Mega Man.
It is a much slower paced tune than normal Sonic music's.
It may be the crystals though, too.
Yeah, maybe.
It kind of looks like Crystal Snail stage, and then it's got like PlayStation era guitar riffs.
Oh, baby. That was a roll. So, in the background, there's a little planet just seeping between the cracks. It took me a little bit to figure out what the heck it was we were actually going to. And I eventually realized it was a little planet. That's a Knuckles only route. Knuckles has a completely different boss fight on this stage. Because the game makes him go a different route. And it kind of makes sense, because right after Lava Reef, it's Hidden Palace, which is where the Master Emerald is hidden.
Okay.
And Knuckles goes to go check on it. And then there's a boss there.
He has one job.
He's terrible at his job.
Well, this time he actually saves the Master Emerald. These fucking rocks right now. He actually manages to save it. Nobody gets it this time. It's because the Master Emerald is not the main focus of this game. It's that weird gem that we had at the beginning that was ripping us through time and space. So yeah, it's right here. Knuckles can't jump high enough, and you can't go. He can't climb walls there. So you just can't make it. Oh hey, it's Donald Trump's lovely titties. I saw that guy had followed me, and I thought it was a really interesting name. Alright, so this is a boss that's very hard to do without taking any damage. I should also mention real quick, this Moto Bug he is writing is actually a reference. A really, really obscure reference. There's a guy called, the Moto Bug is called Jimmy, specifically. He's called Jimmy because he's named after Polygon Jim. Polygon Jim released a ROM hack many years ago, which was where you played Sonic 1 as a Motobug. It's referenced because of the way he's jumping up. It's the same animation they used in the ROM hack. And the reason the reference is here is that Jim, the creator of Jimmy, died in a car crash in 2013.
Oh, that's
I got dark real fast.
So they gave him a shout out in the game in the form of this boss. This really angry Motobug boss. Which, by the way, he had the Motobug in Green Hill Zone, if you remember the first cutscene. So this is the same one from Green Hill. Alright, so we are now on the second last zone of the game, which is another level from Sonic CD. Okay, I'm gonna ruin this song for everyone, because I hear this every time now and I can't help but hear it. But there's a part of the song where there's a voice, and it sounds like it says anime, at least to me. And so when I start singing this song in the head, I keep singing the song I Like Anime, as along with the song itself. So when you hear this voice that comes in, I may have just ruined the song for you.
Joke's on you, I don't like anime.
Okay, I can kind of hear it now.
This stage's music is really good, by the way, despite the whole anime thing. Act 2's saxophone is fucking godlike. So, once again, because Sonic CD's level design wasn't super fantastic, you don't have that many set pieces. The gimmick for this stage is that you can go into the background. Also, hello Zera, thanks for the 10 bits. To which a lot of people said, hey, that's in Donkey Kong Country, the newer games. They just stole that from Donkey Kong Country. What a bunch of thieves.
Stealing.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, like
that
those
was
buzzsaws. They stole those from Super Meat Boy. Get the fucking
Whoops! Well, we're going this way now. The original map actually did have that an awful lot. Oh my god!
Oh, there it is, first death.
And it would be on this one. Didn't I die like this in the fucking highlight video as well?
Probably.
Fucking crushers in this stage. Just kick my ass.
Crushers apparently are the bane of your existence.
Yeah, I have noticed this. I mean, it is the one... Whoa, that was rude. It is the one thing that can instantly kill me in this game.
Oh. Door frames. Hammers. Crushers.
Oh boy. I mean, I'm not the worst offender when it comes to crushers. King Diamond can take the cake for that one. That's a reference only my Doom heels will get.
We're just nesting these things like these robots are nesting themselves.
I do kind of like the Jet Set Radio type thing they've got going for the stage. Ooh, that was close. You coming, Tails? Well, he's in the foreground now, and I'm in the background. Guess we'll see him later. Alright, here's the boss of the stage. It's very familiar. It's one that everybody loves to fight.
Oh no!
He's back! There's 5 this time rather than 4. Although on 4, when he takes his 4th hit, it actually changes the mechanics a bit. Still the same fight, but... He is not really changing up his strategy though, it seems to be the same 2 pistons. I didn't think I was going to get to squeeze in there.
I mean, you'd think after the first game he would kind of ditch this idea.
That was manslaughter. I did not mean to kill Tails there. I promise you. Got him. It's not, well, I guess you could argue it's mainly remakes. Most levels have different level design. It's just get set pieces from the original, and it's got 4 original acts. But there is a lot of rehashing, which I will admit I'd be willing to have. I'd really like less rehashes, but there is a lot of it. So if you're here for a completely brand new experience, you're not gonna get it. I don't think that was correct. I think the layers went wrong there. Oh hey, it's Mini Sonic! It's Chibi Sonic!
Oh god.
From the same stage! I just did nothing while that saxophone was going on.
The solo right there.
Oh. That's a big ring, but I can't reach it because I'm on the other side of the door. That's fine though. We're gonna get him in the next stage. One thing I will do in the next stage is make sure that if I have 50 rings, I just take a hit. Because I do not want to activate Super Sonic. I do not want to make the final level super easy.
Does Super Sonic work the same as he does in the other games?
Yep. He's invincible, he's really fast. I'll activate him once, though. Tails, you might want to try moving. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that the next stage is the final stage. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have correct what, but... The next stage is original, and I'd be miffed if the final stage was not an original stage. And they just went back to Scrap Brain Zone, I'd be really fucking mad. But yeah, this was the last stage in Sonic CD.
What's the last, I can't talk anymore. I think I need more beer, like, desperately.
Tails, just wait, you can come through in a minute. My God.
So eager. Yeah, man!
Alright, this boss is fucking adorable. This is such a cute idea for a boss. Sorry, Tails, you've got Amy. So, we've got Amy dolls, we have the first boss from Emerald Hill, and we have the boss from Marble Zone in Sonic 1. And then we get the ultimate prize. I didn't know that could hit me actually, that's a first. The only reason Eggman manages to get away here is because I'm a mini. The final zone. Titanic Monarch. So it turns out, Robotnik has been building a giant mech on Little Planet.
Metal Gear.
So we're climbing the entire mech. This is a long level, by the way. The last two zones are super long.
science stuff in here. You know it's high tech. Tesla coils and that orb thing that you get to touch it and the electricity goes to your fingers and you're 8 years old, so you think that's the coolest thing ever.
By the way, these were the orbs, or similar orbs, that were used in the bonus stage in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and I'm really glad they became an actual level mechanic.
Oh yeah, I know those are. Also, don't you diss those electric orbs? You can totally give other people static shocks with them.
Of course, you would weaponize something so innocent and pure.
So my sister has this odd theory that she believes these these robots are programmed to take me to Eggman. And they get so excited to take me to Eggman, but they have an unfortunate fate in store while they're on their way.
Oh no!
Wow.
My sister has a lot of morbid theories in video games.
I mean, no one ever taught them to drive.
Roll. Thank you. Oh. Now, I mentioned this in the Sonic 1 stream. Do you remember those zigzag things I was talking about with the pig enemies at the end of them? Well, this is a good little set piece from Scrap Brain. Oh, that was a nice catch.
So that pig became a pig, but that other pig became a turtle.
One of them was lying to you.
Whoop! Close. Oh boy. Alright, so this part right here, oh god. I've seen so many playthroughs of this where people die here, and I have done the same. I am amazed at how easy it is to die in this section, especially when trying to get through it quick.
Oh hey, it's a Mega Man enemy.
Yeah, he's been hanging out here. And this is the Super Mario Brothers refreshing feeling thing.
Crap. I did not mean to land out. There we go. Alright, so this is an interesting big ring secret. I'm gonna grab it since the big ring is right here. So to get this big ring, you actually need the lightning shield. If you don't have the lightning shield, you can't reach it. Oh my god. There we go. Alright, let's get the last Chaos Emerald. I said let's get the last Chaos Emerald. I'm not completely fucked this up. I'm still alive, we're still good. I just like completely missed a ton and missed a bunch of orbs.
Man, we have these, I know how to make a cube in 3 dimensions background here.
Yeah, they got the transparency too.
Oh, so they went to 2 classes.
Now, when I got this for the first time, I got it in Mac 2. This thing is actually... I'm almost there. This is a surprisingly easy Chaos Emerald to get. Got it. We got it. Easy peasy.
Someone should fire that robot.
I guess they're banking on the pits, scaring people off.
Sonic can now be supersonic. Well, I can right now. I'm only at 17 rings, but maybe the lightning bubble can give it to us.
Well, I mean, can. In the same way that Cheerios can prevent heart disease, but you know. the real preventer of heart disease between you, God, and the 10 pounds of bacon you eat every day.
So, you know what? Because I actually kind of don't like the next boss, I mean, it's fine, but I want to get it over with. I will activate Supersonic just for this stage. And I like that came up on the screen to tell me how to activate it. Which is interesting. Okay. So, the original game doesn't tell you that you can do that. I like that, because that means I can not use Supersonic if I don't want to. That's pretty nice, actually. I like that. Because if you wanted to use your second jump ability, you had to become Supersonic. It was kind of annoying. So you couldn't drop dash unless you became Supersonic. Not all of us want to just cheese the game and just play the whole thing as Supersonic and have no challenge. But I'll activate it now because the music is fucking amazing.
That's a theme.
I forget, do you die if you run out of rings?
No, you just have zero rings and you just lose Supersonic.
What happens later, though, is that in about 5 years, Sonic dies of ring cancer.
Wow. Alright, so, nobody liked this boss in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but we're gonna bring him back anyway. This is the reason I went Supersonic, I'm just getting this shit out of the way. Although his second phase is different. Rather than having two platforms that spin around really quickly, he manipulates the gravity of the room you're in because by making the elevator move up and down. But that's about the only difference. He's not a terrible boss, but I couldn't be bothered to find him. We're not going to do it for the next boss though, because the next boss is, as you can probably guess, this is the final stage, it's the final boss.
Shooting missiles. Watch out, Sonic!
Oh my god, no, not that shit again. It looks like a homing shot. Watch out, Sonic.
We have to be careful, Sonic.
Okay, this might just be me, but it feels like the music for the stage almost sounds like it would fit in Rayman 2. He says, and then gets a 1-up to cut out the music.
Wow, this guy's got stained glass of himself.
Yeah, we're now inside the mech.
The Church of Robotnik.
Dude, right?
So, in this hallway we go all Castlevania. In order to access the final area of the game, you have to complete 4 challenges.
Oh, we don't have the whip though. Shit.
So, a lot of
people
people
go back and get rings.
One of the biggest complaints that a lot of people give is that this stage is far too long. And I'm willing to admit that I finished it, like you get a game over if you, well, not a game over, you just lose a life if you do not complete a stage in under 10 minutes. I completed the stage on my first playthrough at 9 minutes 20 seconds remaining. It's on the clock. This is a really long level. And it's mostly because the bottomless pits in this don't kill you. They instead just take you back to the beginning of the challenge you're currently on. So a lot of people time out as a result of that. Since I know where I'm going though, so we should be alright in time. Sorry, what's up, Flip?
I was about to say, is that why you keep jumping in the pit so you can get to the bottom and work your way up?
Not quite. The purple
That's
ooze...
just bad at games.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks, Tats.
Alright, well...
The purple ooze is just like teleport ooze. It teleports you to just a spot in the map. Some challenges you have to actually go to the lowest point, and some challenges you have to go to the highest point. In this one, you have to come down and then come back up. Whoops. Didn't actually mean to get hit though. Alright, so there's a nice super secret here that makes the levels a little easier to get through. If you're ever in trouble with this stage. This is kind of a shortcut to the exit, and you get an electric shield for all your troubles. So, I'm pretty sure a million people, when they play this for the first time... I like that 10 ring, by the way. Just 10 behind the spring. A lot of people probably die to this, because their player instincts make them want to move to the next platform as soon as it's available, but if you try to do that, you'll get crushed immediately.
Oh no.
And I know I died of that once. Because I want to get to the next platform as soon as possible. It looks like you can make it, but you can't. The reviews in this have been kind of interesting. Some people have said it's really easy, and it's mostly those who have played Sonic before. But those who have not played Sonic just find this to be like the hot, like, as someone once said, the Dark Souls of Sonic games.
I was gonna make that as a joke, but then apparently someone already said it. So.
That is such a meme, and when people do it, like, unironically, it just... Why are you reviewing video games? Stop. You shouldn't be doing this anymore.
No, they are the modern video game reviewers. They just use buzzwords and nonsensical adjectives.
The thing is, I really like the Dark Souls series.
No, but it's become the here's a tough game that's really tough for tough stake analog. It's like, oh, it's the Souls of X. Like the they called what is it? The Hollow Knight. They're like, oh, it's a Soulsborne Castlevania Metroid game. I'm like, you're just saying words together now, aren't you?
To be fair, I think Hollow Knight is actually very inspired by Dark Souls. As the same way of dying, you drop your souls.
Yeah, well, I mean, in that case, fucking Shovel Knight's a Souls game.
Well, then even that, I suppose. I mean, they would say, oh, it's the Dark Souls, a platformer game, Shovel Knight. Oh boy. I had mild difficulty, so I'm just gonna call it Dark Souls.
That is my problem. It's not... Calling something a Dark Souls game is just... This game is hard now.
Mm-hmm.
And or it has similar mechanics.
But yeah, a lot of people kind of... Like, I know this stage made a lot of people unhappy, and I can kind of get it, because I'm someone who's experienced with Sonic games, and I beat this at 9 minutes, 20 seconds. It's a pretty difficult last level for doing it for the first time.
Well, I mean, it's the last
But
level.
I mean, it's the last level, yeah, that was my argument. Like, that's the thing, if you time over, you just lose a life. Although, from what I've seen, if you do time over, all the challenges reset, except the one you're currently on. I don't know if that's still the case, and I don't know if that's intended, but I've seen somebody having to do all the challenges again when they time over. Which does suck. But I mean, just get good.
Really? I mean, or just corpse pile your way through it.
Or yeah, there you go. I mean, eventually you'll get good enough to do it. I'm almost done. I'm in the 5 minute and in the 6 minute mark, and I've been kind of taking it nice and casually. I mean, there are way harder final levels than this. It's just a long
you
one.
Fucking psychonauts.
Alright,
Rasputin.
here we go. Time to fight the final Eggman. This final boss music is actually pretty intense. It's not quite reflective on the main boss itself, but...
The fact that his legs hang out is kind of hilarious.
I'm trying to lose the bubble shield, because the lightning shield actually makes this boss a fucking joke. We eat that missiles? Alright, fuck you then. So one thing I think is a little bit iffy, I'm not going to do it in this, but this boss can be cheesed so fucking hard. And it becomes just too easy when you cheese it. So I'm intentionally showing all the things that you get teleported into. Because if you cheese the boss, you basically miss all of this. Nice one, Tails. I actually don't know how you get hit, though.
Tails will find a way to get hit.
Oh, don't I know it?
You got hit by the electricity.
Oh yeah, of course it did. I intentionally didn't hit him there because it would actually skip a phase if it did. This is part of the reason why this boss is so easy to cheese. I kinda wish it wasn't. He's still doing it, he's not moving to the next phase. Please don't tell me you're bugged out. Okay, there we go. If you have 0 rings at this point, you're probably gonna die to this phase.
Tails will do a different one.
Well, I lost the cup. I didn't know where it went. Alright, so I should state now, the normal ending is that Knuckles is waiting for you after you kill this boss. You beat Eggman and he takes a massive temper tantrum, then you run out. And Knuckles is there waiting to save you. But because I have all the Chaos Emeralds, we're going to get a completely different end fight after this. I get the feeling the original intention for this was you're supposed to fight all these egg robos because you can hit them, but you don't actually have to hit any of them. You can just completely skip them.
Yeah, I was kind of noticing that. You just have to survive, basically.
Alright, that was all the robos we had to fight. So, in this story, the king of all the big fat heavies have decided, no, Robotnik's completely fucking incompetent, so I am going to take the gem for myself, and I'm going to take over the world. And then Eggman is like, no, I want my gem back. So you are fighting the massive heavy and Eggman between time and space itself as Super Sonic. And the music is fucking awesome. It's very adventure style.
Butt rock?
Not quite in that regard, but there's no lyrics, thank God. No live and learn. So this is actually a little bit harder in terms of Super Sonic final bosses. This one can actually damage you, and it's a bit of a problem because it's very scarcely get rings on the stage, and I'm trying to time this, but it's annoying the time. The King Heavy is probably the hardest thing to get through. Eggman is completely incompetent in this fight. Damn it. Oh! Okay. I'm waiting for the right timing, but I keep forgetting how many projectiles he's got left. Damn it. That was a bad angle. I'm gonna die to this boss. I had him at least.
You hit him once.
Eggman's useless. He tries to swing his arms at you. He swings it 5 times, and then you can just hit him immediately afterwards. It doesn't actually do any damage when you get hit by it.
I do like how the timer's freaking out.
That's actually kind of funny. If anybody wants to speedrun this game and use the in-game timer, I'm very sorry to tell you, but you can't do that. Oh, I could hit him there. What? Let me in, Eggman Robo thing.
Egg bow.
There we go. So the level kind of has just enough rings to keep you sustained. It's very unlikely you're going to gain much of a net profit off of it unless you're really lucky.
So Eggman literally just comes in, gets hit, and then leaves.
Yep.
He knows I want him.
This dude always kicks my ass when I play this. Like, he always is the one that, like, ruins this whole thing for me. And I'm very low on rings, so I may actually die to this fight. Because
Hang on,
Sonic can't
tomorrow.
Sonic can't survive between time and space, apparently. Just gets ripped apart. I'm dead. Fuck. I ran right into that. Well, I have to watch the beginning cutscene again. As punishment for dying on this boss.
I blame you for this.
He's got weird little grabby fingers.
He does. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Alright, let's not fail at this thing, shall we?
There's some real restraining over grabbing.
Where the hell is he? I've lost him. There he is. Got him. Get some. Yeah, this is going to be much better than the first fight.
For now, anyways.
Now he hit me, but I hit him immediately. Sitting, like, when it comes to the heavy robo, it's best to be on the ground. Since the projectiles send you flying backwards, so if you're on the ground already, it doesn't really take you anywhere. Although I prefer coming in from the side. Then I can take out more of his shield that way. Yeah, this is going way better than the first fight. Oh. Oh, I'm stuck on the ground now. I guess that's a disadvantage of doing that. So Eggman does have an attack. If you leave him alone, he'll actually energize with the crystal and then have a massive projectile that flies across the map. But it's very unlikely that's going to happen, because if you go anywhere near him, he stops charging his attack to slap you away.
So Eggman actually is incompetent.
I mean, Heavy Robo's got the right idea. Alright, he's dead. And then we just get Eggman to take out. And game's finished!
Oh no, whatever shall you do? I didn't even get to finish that sentence.
Yeah.
So with the gem, Sonic goes into a portal, and
he's never heard from again.
Ooh.
it's bad news, guys.
Oh my god, did Sonic actually die?
No, it's worse. This is a prequel to Sonic Forces.
Oh no.
That classic Sonic is who appeals in Sonic Forces. We went through that portal into Sonic Forces.
Sonic, come back!
And if you're curious, there is plenty of evidence. The main one being the pose that Sonic had at the very end there is the exact same pose he used in the Sonic Forces trailer for Classic Sonic. But there's all sorts of other little references to it. So, Classic Sonic in Sonic Forces isn't Sonic from the past, it's just Sonic from a different dimension. So if you want the true ending to Sonic Mania, you have to go get Sonic Forces to see what happens to Sonic.
But what if I don't care?
Scuff, essentially how it worked is that Christian Whitehead, who has worked in many Sonic things in the past, created Studiopolis Zone as a proof of concept to Sega. And Sega was like, yeah, no, this is pretty cool, let's do it. Let's make a Sonic game. By the fans, for all the fans, essentially. Because you've got Christian Whitehead, who did a lot of really good ports of Sonic the Hedgehog, such as the 2011 Sonic CD, which actually made the game bearable. And the iOS ports of Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, which are great because they add a bunch of stuff that weren't in the original. And then there's this. And headcanon, he's supposed to be a team. I think it's a team. I don't think it's one guy, but there is the member of the team called Stealth, who has done a lot of ROM hacks, and he was part of the team that did the ROM hack I played on the first... No, was it the first day? No, it was the second day, wasn't it? It was the Mega Mix ROM hack that I played. The one where I was playing Mighty the Armadillo. And Pagoda West is just a random company that came along to help with all the pixel art and the art of the game, and they did a really fucking good job with this fucking game, because it looks amazing. Yeah, essentially. It's kind of amazing that Sonic Team have been unable to make a good Sonic game in such a long time. I mean, Generations is an alright game, but it could be better. But I mean, there are things about this game that I think are a bit... I mean, I could critique this game, essentially, but I decided not to for most of the stream because I just wanted to just bathe in nostalgia for a bit. The only time I did was that one Oil Ocean boss, because I think it's so dumb it needs to be pointed out. But that is the Mania. That is the game we have been waiting for over 20 years.
Wow, that really is. It has been 20 years since the last.
Yeah.
It's kind of bad.
You just wonder where all the time went. I mean, Christian Whitehead probably didn't. It went into working for Sega.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I know I took time out to mention a lot of references here and there, but there is so much shit in this game that I missed. There's a lot of nice little nods. As a platformer, if you're not someone who's played Sonic before, this is an alright Sonic game to start with. But if you're a Sonic fan, you've got no choice but to get this fucking game. It's just too good. Although, I have heard that the 3D Sonic fans are having a bit of a clash with the 2D Sonic fans. Apparently there are people that like the 3D ones better than the 2D ones. I personally don't. I mean, I have a soft spot for Sonic Adventure. I know that game is shit, and calling it. But I still have a soft spot for it, because like, I had the Dreamcast, it was the only game I had. I get used to all of its itchy nose. I just realised that was a person's name. I get used to all the trash the game had, and I still like Sonic Adventure 2, but I can complain more about those games than I can complain about classic Sonic games.
Adventure 2 wasn't bad. They just never polished it.
Yeah, that's just it. It needed to be more polished. To answer Skate Sean's question, the PC version, for the most part, is exactly the same as the console version, except, and the console versions are going to get this too, so if you want to speedrun the game, make sure you turn auto updates off. There are a lot of shortcuts that were closed off. These are shortcuts you don't need glitches to get to. These are just shortcuts that if you do a really precise, good jump, you can get through. They've now been closed, and I don't know why, and it really annoys me, because it makes this the slowest version, and I hate it. It's going to make it very difficult to want to speedrun this as a result. I'm probably still going to, but it just really irks me that a lot of the big shortcuts are just gone. But yeah. This was a great time. It has been 5 years since the three of us have been together and memed on a game. You don't have to join me tomorrow for the Knuckles playthrough. You can if you want, but I'm not going to stop you. But it's most likely I'm probably going to play that one alone. Because I'm also going to start the stream earlier, because today I had to stream later. What, did you want in it?
No, well, I probably don't think I'd be able to make it anyway, but
yeah,
I'll have it on in the background and I'll make scathing remarks.
Yeah, I'll be around. Well, what? Yeah, I should be around.
Yeah, I'll be streaming earlier tomorrow because I know the people from EU that usually watch the stream are unfortunately not here.
Oh, yeah, Knuckles will be there at stream.
But before we leave, there's a couple of things I want to show just right off the bat. First of all, this unlocked. Blue Spheres is now unlocked.
Oh
we
boy.
can play all the Blue Spheres we want forever. It never ends. Like, let's go do that right now. We're gonna play the Mania version of Blue Sphere, which actually introduces 2 new sphere colors. There's green spheres, which turn to blue when you touch them. And there are pink spheres, which teleport you around the map. And that's pretty much all it adds to it, but these levels are randomly generated in the same way it was kind of done in Blue Sphere for the, when you had the Sonic 1 game in the game, and Sonic and Knuckles. So you're always going to get different levels. Although with the Mania one, it doesn't mix it up enough. I feel as if I keep coming across the same ones several times, but for the most part, these are random levels. So you can play all the Blue Sphere you want. You like those streams where people play Blue Spheres for 24 hours? Yeah, well, there you go. They've got a new way to play it, with brand new elements. I still don't know who would play this for 24 fucking hours. What mad people these are. But there's this. I can't find the last fucking... No, there it is. I just saw it at the end. There's that. You can also play Bean Machine against the CPU, any skill level. I'm going to play it on level 1 just to show it off. I get destroyed by level 5, because level 5 actually makes an attempt to stop you. I actually think level 1 might be better than Robotnik was in the actual boss fight itself.
Robotnik is just like terrible at me.
I mean, this one got a combo off. Well, it got a single combo off, which was way better than Eggman did. So it's like I'm making an attempt to try and stop me. I cannot set up combos in this game. You're gonna have to forgive me, guys. I'm really bad at Puyo Puyo. I mean, I've got a 2 combo here. Yay, look at me go, guys. I made a 2. Let's see, what else we got here? We got the DA Garden, which is essentially just the sound test, but you have the intro screen in the background. But there's another thing I want to show off. If you do a no save file, you get secrets. One secret in this list is known as "and Knuckles." Now, the reason it's called "and Knuckles" is because it replaces your current partner with Knuckles. If you play the game as Knuckles, Knuckles is your partner. So,
oh my god,
you're playing Sonic Mania and Knuckles and Knuckles. And it's great.
I'm sure there's a fanfic about this somewhere.
There's already memes everywhere. There's memes all over the place. Another thing I activated was debug mode. It's just in the game. You get it when you unlock the thing, and you just put shit down to whatever you want anywhere.
Wasn't this in the first Sonic game?
What, debug mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can activate it via cheats. It was in every game, but you can only activate it via cheats.
I thought it was like a button input.
Yeah, it's a button input cheat. I believe it's
okay.
Up C, down C, left, right C, A start, or something like that. It was some shit like that in Sonic 1, but every classic Sonic game had this. A way to get debug mode, and it's essentially, it works the same way.
Okay.
And the only other thing that's available to be shown off is the fact that you can either get the Insta Shield back from Sonic and Knuckles, if you preferred that, or you can use the Super Peel Out from Sonic CD. It basically replaces the drop dash, but they're here in the game and you can reuse them. all you want. And that is Sonic. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe we show this off. There we go. I need to figure out the buttons for this. I don't know what the button is. I don't know what the start button is for this character. Anybody know what the start button is for this? I don't know. Hold on. Let me check. Controls. It's keyboard 2. Oh my god, really? We do it that way? Alright. Yeah, if you say so. It's gonna be a nightmare me trying to do this with 2 hands. Alright, so you have competition modes. And it works exactly the same as it does in Sonic 2. So the screen is split.
3, 2, 1, go!
And it's not all about getting to the end as soon as possible, although that is something you can go for in this game. You can get points for getting as many monitors as possible, reaching a certain ring total, having a set amount of rings before the end, and having a set amount of points. So if somebody wants to speedrun it, you can still win competition mode by just doing other things, providing you get to the end in time. But that's essentially that. And that's about it. For Sonic Mania. The only other thing is time trials, which is broken because of course it is. What PC game with leaderboards wouldn't be broken on day fucking 1 of release? Look at these times! My god! I like that Montuni is the only legit time on this list, and I know it's legit because I know he got the world record on console. What a garbage game. What a complete garbage game. I'm gonna go refund this now. Nah, I'm kidding. Alright, so that's it for the Sonic CD. Sorry, Sonic Mania. I don't know where that came from. Tomorrow I will stream the game again, a lot earlier than usual, and I will stream a Knuckles playthrough. It's different enough that it's worth a playthrough. But for tonight, this is done. I was actually completing the stream way sooner than I was expecting. I was expecting this to be like another hour long, but I'm apparently too good at Sonic games for that to happen. You know, despite popular belief. But thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. Thanks, Flamedragon and Tatsu, for actually turning up. You didn't have to do it, but you did. It's unfortunate that we couldn't do it on the 15th like we originally intended. But anyway. Oh! How long have I been deafened? How long? I know why I've been deafened too. I know why I'm deafened. Because one of the controls for Tails was my deafen button. That's the reason.
Yeah. We were muted for a few minutes.
Oh my god, what an idiot. Oh, I'm such a moron. I just thought around and was like, why is nobody saying bye? Like, everyone's just really quiet ignoring me. No, it's because you're a moron, Bartail. That's the reason they're ignoring you. That's normally the reason everybody ignores me, though. Anyway, now that that's been solid, the stream will be on tomorrow.